Welcome back. We're going to do a little recap, conclusion, a couple comments about the deck list, and then we'll sign off for the day. Here's the deck list in front of you guys. It's played very, very well. I think it's very close to being probably the optimal amount of cards that you want to be doing here. I think there's a few matchups that we will struggle with and will continue to struggle with until we can find exactly what it is we need to be doing. Case in point here, I think we have a good creature base here with Legion Warboss, a Walking Ballista tucked in here, Goblin Rabblemaster, and the Krenkos. I do know that if we play a creature-based deck like humans, we will struggle. A heavy removal list, we may struggle as well. Controlling, it does give us, I think, enough pressure, and we have a few more pieces in the sideboard for controlling. Utility-wise, we have these Abrade Slagstorms. We could argue Chandra is more utility now than anything, and Karn grabs us some utility from the sideboard. Lock-wise, we have the 11 pieces of lock with one in the sideboard being Ensnaring Bridge. Ensnaring Bridge can come in and out depending on if Karn is not fast enough. So we have our kind of our traditional 12 lock. It's just separated just slightly because Karn can go fetch one if need be in game one. Desperate Rituals and Simian Spirit Guides and a Pyretic Ritual that rounds us off for our ramping spells, are getting things out on turn 1, turn 2. I think the lands never hurt us with the red mana. I do think that the 3 caverns was aggressive. I would probably drop a cavern unless you're against a heavy blue-white Jeskai, Esper, Grixis type list with counters. Otherwise, you're chancing a lot with the caverns. I would probably take one out, one mountain in. The Void's been nice. It was able to kind of pseudo-scry us for the Vancouver Mulligan rules. And that, I'd probably keep a one of. You could also do like a Scavenger Grounds if Dredge or something with Graveyard is in your meta. We'll pull the sideboard out here really quick. I'm going to split it out into control, some aggro pieces, and then utility here. Our Karn here is fetching more than likely Lattice or Liquid Metal Coating in game 1. It actually doesn't fetch these typically. Now, it could certainly go get a Tormod's Crypt, and I believe we did do that this challenge. It can also go get the Ensnaring Bridge if needed, and it obviously can get Torpor or Grafdigger's Cage. But Karn is really here for Lattice and Liquid Coating. Maybe Bridge, I would argue, is maybe the third wish board. The rest of this wish board is not a wish board. It's a sideboard. So we have 3 Angers to bring in for that creature matchup. We're looking to basically, because we have the 1 Slagstorm here, you get a play set of sweepers for red. We have Krenko here, which has been proving very well, although I could see it being the Legion Warboss as well. Krenko, though, spits out a lot of tokens, really good. Hazard's good for the Jund matchups, green-black rock, and also for blue-white. Achroma, Angel of Fury, is a little bit of a sideboard oddball here. This one was to try. There are many times where I've gotten my blue-white opponent down to something like 6 life, 5 life, 4 life, even 10 life. And Achroma, Angel of Fury comes in, flying, trample, protection from white and from blue. It's just not going to be answered unless they have a Wrath, Supreme Verdict, or Terminus. Obviously, yes, it does take 8 mana. There are some times that we're sitting at 6-7 mana, and it could be possible. I'm not saying it's likely, but it was worth a shot. The more obvious choice here is Stormbreath Dragon, and that combos with our Cavern of Souls to hopefully get that uncountable dragon out. It's not susceptible to Celestial Purge, to Detention Sphere, and to Fairy. It can take a Cryptic, though, and bounce it, which can be difficult to get it replayed, especially if they Field of Ruin your Cavern. Final pieces here are Tormod's Crypt. This is supposed to be a little bit of the wish board, but also just a quick and easy way to get rid of the graveyard. Grafdigger's Cage interacts by not allowing the player to play out of the graveyard. And then typically we're struggling with something like Rex Sages, Amulet, Titan kind of things with their ETBs. Eternal Witnesses, other things that are ETBing that are causing our artifacts to be blown up. Deputy of Detention's a good one, kind of that Detention Sphere-esque utility. Anything that's stapled to a creature. Torp Orb's here to protect. Usually Torp Orb becomes a split if we think Karn is going to be valuable in the matchup. If not, we can definitely bring in the pair of them to make it so we are more likely to hit them. All right. That being said, we did get 5th. We did lose our match, unfortunately. But, hey, we went from initially losing out and then running the table to get a top 8 and got a chance at it. That's what we go for. That's going to do it for me. These will be up on YouTube soonish. Thank you guys for watching the series. If you are not following or subscribed in YouTube or anything, hit the subscribe button or the bell icon to get those notifications. We do stream on Twitch, and I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That link should be in the description somewhere below as well. If not, it is on a variety of my other videos on YouTube. We stream Red Prison, Pyro Prison. If you enjoy this, come join us. That's all I've got, though. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.